Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
And this is the Canes Calling Pod. Caniacs, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, my man. How are you?
I am doing phenomenal as usual. I think I told you this. I'm about to start a new job in a couple weeks.
Yes, that's
super
exciting.
Stoked about that. And I'm also super stoked because we have our first former Miami Hurricane player coming on tonight.
Right, Lance Leggett.
Excited. The speedster, man. How excited are you?
I'm super excited because I mean, I'm an old guy. I remember watching him play.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, I remember. I might not have watched it live, but I remember watching him play. And so this is gonna be an honor, and it's really cool, to have him on.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So let's get right into it, man. Some news broke today. A lot of Canes fans are sad. T-Will, just as easy as he came, man, he left.
Easy come, easy go, man.
Yeah, he just broke a freestyle rap and got the fuck out of here.
Got out.
So let me ask you something. Yeah, seriously. Obviously, Gus Malzahn, new head coach of UCF, and that's what happened. T-Will, it's unofficially official, right, so far.
Right.
Nothing is set in stone right now, but it's looking like it. What are your feelings towards this news? I mean, it's obviously not the best, but...
I mean, if it was like in the middle of spring ball or something like that, it might be different. But I mean, it's early enough. I mean, I'm sure he's talked to a couple of the guys, but I mean, he wasn't here long enough to really, I don't think, have an impact on anything. To be honest, I'm sure it's an upgrade. I mean, he's a linebackers coach here. Up there, he's going to be a DC. I don't know how much he was getting paid here. We'll probably never know that. But I mean, is
Obviously
it for the money? Is it right? Is it because of the money, or is it he's going to be with Coach Malzahn, who he was with for 4 or 5 years previous before he got here? So I mean, it is what it is. It's Miami, and we can't have nice things. You know how that goes.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Manny is going to work the phones, and he's going to get someone in here that's more than capable. I think he's proved that during this offseason. Whether it's all put together, that's to be determined, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, congrats to T-Will, man. Best of luck to him. Things are looking good for him. Things are not looking good for Canes hoops.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I don't think they have been at all this season. They just lost to Notre Dame. I think it was on Saturday. 71-61. I mean, Earl Timberlake is out for the season. Chris Lake still didn't play. You're limited on guys, limited on bodies. I think we're just looking forward to next season. Hopefully everyone can come back healthy and,
Yes, hopefully.
Because the thing that oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, I mean, you might as well just cash that in this year. I mean,
yeah.
Too many
injuries, the thing that people forgot too, Sam Wardenberg has been out for the year. He started some games, last season. Rodney Miller, backup center, is out. Like, it's just, it's been good that, some other guys have gotten some playing time. I don't know how much Dane Gock would have played. And, Anthony Walker has, been proving himself in, a few of these games. But, I mean, it's just unfortunate. And, I mean, I'm looking forward to next season.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure they are too. I mean, it's got to be rough on him, man. I mean, it's got to be rough on everybody. I mean, I know it's rough on us fans, but man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
absolutely.
Let's move on. I know we were supposed to do our 305 check-in. We missed all that.
Got right into it.
We just got right into it, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and get into some good news that's going to be going on this weekend. Canes baseball starts up. Baseball starts up. They play UF this weekend starting Friday. Now, Now it's gonna be Friday at 3 p.m. It's gonna be on the SEC network. All 3 games, matter of fact, are on the SEC network. Friday's games at 3, Saturday and Sunday's games are at 1. We do have the starting pitchers for each night. Friday night's going to be former closer Daniel Fetterman. On Saturday is going to be Alejandro Rosario. And then on Sunday, we got the freshman Victor, I hope I say this right, Maderos going. So that would be it's going to be a good weekend of Canes baseball. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you're more familiar with the baseball than me. But I'm just pumped, man, that we have a team that, is looking to dominate in their sport,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Laz is all about it. Laz has been speaking out, and Jimmy too. So, man, I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. I haven't really been super into Canes baseball, but I'm ready, man.
Well, you know what? It's time to learn. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Baseball is fun. It's not a fast paced game, whatever, but it's a lot of strategy. I mean, I like baseball. I've always liked baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. So, man, do you want to get into our 2 minutes of heat?
Yeah, go for it. Let's do that.
So, Caniacs.
Sir.
The Heat had won 4 games in a row. I think we had talked about this. They beat Washington, New York twice, and then I think it was Houston. But then this is where the schedule kind of got a little harder. I think we even went over this last week. They played against Utah. Wasn't the best game.
No.
Yeah, they kind of got smoked a little bit on that end. Bam was really limited in that game. Rudy Gobert did a pretty good job on him. And then they played the Clippers too, which that was a really weird game. So I kind of looked at the statistics. Jimmy, Tyler Hero, and Bam all shot pretty efficiently. I don't know the percentage wise, but they all played really well. Mm-hmm. Everyone else shot 35% from the field. So wasn't a good shooting day for the role players and everyone outside of the big 3, scores. The Jazz game, just kind of backtracking on that, the Jazz have one of their last 19 of 20 or something like that.
Right, bro. Man, holy smokes. Them boys are on fire.
They're just playing good team basketball. They've been really good. I know Jordan's ecstatic. Mike Conley's been having a resurgent, year. He did not play well last year. But you got to win if you want to make the playoffs. I think you got to split those, man. You got to at least win one of those. Mm-hmm. And they got some more tough games coming ahead. Because I don't know if you know this, but the NBA released the schedule. They're doing it in 2 parts. So I think it's because of COVID. Because games got postponed and everything. Mm-hmm. So they have. I think there's I'm just looking at it right now, about 10 or 11 more games left on the schedule that you can see. And a few of those, you see Atlanta twice, but they still play the Lakers, Toronto, who's been Golden State. So, these are games that are winnable. You know what I mean? LA, even LA, because Anthony Davis is going to be out for a few weeks. That's totally a winnable game, and that's a game where Bam should really assert himself. So if they can go in and I think I want to say they're 11-16. If they can come out of it close to 500, I think it's a win. And
do you think they can though?
It's gonna be really tough. I think that Jimmy has started to turn it on. He's been more consistent. I think it's possible. It's just gonna be tough, man.
I know because everything I'm reading on Twitter is Jimmy needs more help.
Yeah, well, Jimmy was out for a little while. Injuries.
Right, I remember that. Yeah,
his offensive game was kind of lacking when he came back. It's understandable. But Tyler Hero's got to step up, be more consistent. Bam, he's been pretty solid, but he can even be more consistent. Gotcha. And they got to find someone else too. Even Duncan Robinson too. He has not been shooting the three as well as he had last year. I think he's shooting 35% from three in February versus 45% last year. That's a 10% difference, and that's for the entire year last year. So
gotcha.
But yeah, that pretty much sums up what's going on. So we'll just have to see what happens with them. But yeah, man.
Sounds good.
You ready to bring on our man Lance Leggett, man?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and go to a quick break, and on the way back, we will have Mr. Leggett on.
Sounds good.
Hold on, it's connecting.
Hey, how you doing?
There he is. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. If y'all don't mind, we live right now? We not live right
yeah.
now?
Oh, absolutely. We're live right now.
Yeah, we're live, but don't worry. We can cut this later.
Ain't nobody listening anyway.
Hey, man, I'm telling y'all right now, the only reason I got the camera off, I'll let them know. I'm laying down in my bed right now because as soon as I get off this call, I'm going to sleep.
Right, you got some driving to do tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, man, I got to go. My driver wasn't able to go, so I got to go up to New York, take a load, and then come back. So then when I come back, as soon as I come back, I go to my next little job. I mean, not job, but business which I've been doing with my cousin and one of my best friends. We've been building houses here in Polk County. So, yeah, man, we building. So I got a lot going on right now.
Well, you
awesome.
are busy. Where at in Polk County are you building the houses at? Because just a little backstory. You know where Winter Haven is, I'm sure, from being from Bartow. My parents.
Course,
yeah, my parents from Winter Haven, so we just right down the road.
You right. I'm from Bartow, so you know that's right down the road.
I know where that is.
I'm building a house. We building a house for Tracy McGrady mom.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and right in Winter Haven, so it's a nice house being built right now. But we building some houses in Fort Meade, a little small town in Polk County, and then we're building some homes in Bartow in my hometown. So all us from Bartow. Both of my business partners, Tony Gaskins, he's the number one celebrity life coach, and then my cousin Earl Jones, he's a GC, and the company is called O.D. Jones Construction. And what we're doing right now, we just trying to give back to our community. And
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, showing like the single parents or any mom or dad who trying to make it, they could always have a real nice home to live in, even if they don't have the 6-figure job.
That's awesome,
man. That is amazing. That really is.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, because Polk County needs all the help they can get, to be honest.
Man, you were asking, but see, the thing is, Polk County got a lot of money here. A lot of people don't know.
Winter Haven, man, has got a lot of money.
A whole lot of money here. It's a whole lot of money. It's country, but it's a whole lot of money. Perfect. I think Polk County is like one of the perfect places to live because it's up and coming right in the middle of we're in Central Florida, and then you got Orlando and Tampa, the two big cities right outside of it. So you close to Orlando and Tampa, but then you living in Polk County, you don't have that much traffic to deal with.
Well, that's true. Yeah, especially when they put that turnpike in, connected it to the 10 right there.
Yeah.
I mean the 4. Yeah, when they put that in there, that made a huge difference.
Huge difference. Man,
because going from Winter Haven to Lakeland, driving all through, then trying to get to the interstate, man, it took forever, boy.
Yep. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. We just got right into it. Go ahead, Matt. Let's go ahead and do what you're supposed to do.
All right. Sounds good.
That's good. But honestly, that's how you know it's organic, because we just start.
Oh,
talking.
yes, sir. Absolutely,
man. All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, we are now welcoming on our buddy Lance Leggett, former wide receiver for the Miami Hurricanes from 2004-2007. He's a hurdle champion, owner and creator of the Leggett Speed Academy, and we just heard now off camera he's building houses. Lance, how you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So we've talked a little bit about this, but what have you been up to, man? Sounds like you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I got a lot going on with the trucks. I'm building houses. My cousin and I, and one of my best friends, we build homes here in Polk County. The name of the company is called Odie Jones Construction. With my cousin Earl Jones, he's the general contractor. But man, what we doing? We just trying to build up our county where we from. 3 young black men. Well, we not young. We old. 36 and above. 36 and above. But man, we just trying to build up our county, especially our hometown. What you was talking off air. You said you was from your parents from Winter Haven, so
yes, sir.
I told you we building a home for Trace McGrady Mall right now in Winter Haven, Florida. So, and we have a lot of projects we doing ourselves.
Well, that's amazing, man. That's really great when you can give back to your community like that.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Because in our black community, we honestly need it because we feel like we can't have a 5-star home in the black community. We feel like, honestly, I tell you, we think we have to go to a white community just to have a nice home, and we trying to put it in our community and let them know you can have the same thing in the black community.
Absolutely,
that's awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So, Lance, we know that you, we like I said, we really appreciate you coming on the show. And we're going to get into more of your personal stuff at the end of these questions. Because, when you come on, everybody's got questions they want to know. You know what I mean? So,
you already know. I'm ready for them.
All right. We're going to start off. You want to start off, Matt, or you want me to start off?
Yeah, I have a question that I want to ask.
Go ahead.
Because we as fans, I always hear like in interviews and everything, the real games, the real work was done at Green Tree, and, we as fans don't really have the ability to see what's happened, So can you kind of bring up maybe some memorable plays or anything crazy that happened on Green Tree that you've seen?
I could give you so many stories.
You want to just give us like your like however many you want to give us, man.
Man, I could give you 2 minutes. I could give you fights. I could give you people get like, man, it's crazy. I can give you a whole lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one right quick.
Okay.
Do you want a one story of me or someone else?
One of you and one of someone else. How about that?
Yep.
All right, I go with me first. My first,
okay.
I never forget my first practice. Man, listen. I tell everybody, my first practice was my worst practice ever because Coach CJ, you got to understand, I came out a 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my first practice, I'm thinking like, hey, I'm a 5-star. Not even thinking I'm a 5-star. I just always knew I was an athlete and I could compete against anybody. So I'm like, I wasn't worried about competing.
Mm-hmm.
CJ was on my ass so goddamn hard. Man, listen, he was on my ass so goddamn hard that, man, my first practice, I listened. I mean, we had a water break and we was getting ice towels on our head. I was like, man, god damn. Man, this man, I said, I've been here. Listen, I left when I graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated high school. I went home because I was living in Texas.
Right.
I went to high school in Texas for my last 2 years of high school. When I graduated, I flew back home to Bartow, and they had a little party for me. I was home for 2 days, so I was home for those 2 days, and I went straight to Miami. When I went to Miami, I'm gonna get back on the store. What I'm leading up back to the store.
No, that's fine.
When I went to Miami early, so I'm like, I'm there for the summer workouts, everything. I'm in shape, man. So I'm thinking I'm good when I'm going in the fall camp.
Right.
Man, listen, CJ worked the shit out of my ass. Man, he worked me so hard, man. Listen, man, I told you, I'm like, man, listen, I done been in some hard practices in high school, but this practice right here, man, the tempo so fast, like you going from period to period. I'm like, man, you don't got time to catch your breath. So I'm like, I never been a quitter, so I'm like, man, I was up for the challenge, but man, listen, when I was over there getting the ice towel on my head, I'm like, man, shit, how many more hours have we got in this? And I threw up that practice, but I kept going. but I was making plays at the same time because I knew I had a target on my back because I was a 5-star. You got to look. When I came in, that's one story. When I came in, I was going against first rounders and Trail Road, Kelly Jennings, Brandon Mayweather. That was my freshman year.
Oh yeah.
And then you had Marcus Maxey, you had Greg Threek. So imagine me. Then you had Glenn Sharp, which, and a lot of people agree with me. I don't care who. A lot of people tell you Glenn Sharp was the best cornerback.
Oh, really?
All of them tell you that.
Okay.
Everybody. It was just Glenn had those 2 ACL tears, and that's what.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, yep. He had them 2 ACL tears, but man, going in, I knew I had a chip on my shoulder, and I had a chip on my shoulder, and then I know them boys like, oh, you're a 5-star. Shit, I was a 5-star too. So I'm gonna show you who was the best. And man, I could like a lot.
Uh-oh. Oh, we lost him for a second. Always happens with live show. There he goes.
And he was smart. So with Kelly, you have to be a real good technician.
Mm-hmm.
But what I used to always get Kelly, I used to love when he come up and press me. He'll tell you this. And I always tell you, if he come up and press Lance, only thing he's gonna do, he's gonna grab you and snatch you. Man, listen, I used to grab him and snatch him. And I used to beat Kelly as a freshman. And at the time, I knew he was a first rounder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the end of the year, he ended up being the first. I'm like, damn, I was doing a first rounder like that. But it wasn't easy, though. Listen, it wasn't easy. Like, when you went against Kelly, like Antrell, Antrell was smart and physical, but Kelly was smooth. Mm-hmm. He was small, but he was smooth and fast. And, man, that was one of the stories I could give you a Kelly Jennings, man, of the competitions we had.
Oh, I can imagine the competitions on Green Train.
Oh yeah, a lot.
So man, you kind of talked about the target you had on your back when you came in, and I imagine a lot of guys were talking shit to you right off the bat. Who was the guy in practice that talked the most shit to you?
Antrell Rowe.
Can we just say how quick you answered that?
Right.
Antrell, it was honestly though, he looked at me like a little brother. He saw the potential in me, and he knew like, hey, you gotta do your thing. And he saw, he like, man, I remember one time Antrell told me, Lance, don't worry about it. You won't be here long. You'll be here in 3 years. You'll be out of here. But it didn't happen like that. But he saw it. He saw how I came in competing. And I didn't lay down. Anybody on that team will tell you I didn't lay down. That's how I started my freshman year. I didn't lay down. I just came in and worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I love that. I love to hear stories like that. Antrell Rowe. Oh, man, that's funny.
Man, I tell people, listen, with Antrell Rowe, I still, with my shoulder. If you see my shoulder today, I messed my shoulder up because of Antrell Rowe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Antrell, he the one did that.
He gonna jam you up.
Those the battles we went. Those the battles we had.
Hey, you still caught that thing though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm listening. I'm telling you the play. I never forget it. It was scrimmaging and it was scouts out there at that time. There was a whole lot of scouts out there, and Brock threw me the ball and I jumped in the air and I caught it with one hand. But when I came down, Antrell pushed me out the air, and when he pushed me out there, my legs didn't touch the ground first. Straight shoulder, boom.
Oh man!
So when I got up, damn, it felt like somebody stabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to move my shoulder and I touched it, and my shoulder was sticking up. My shoulder stick up now because of Antrell. It's funny, but
man,
them the war wounds you get from playing football. But with Antrell, man, listen, that was how we competed. Like he played so hard. All my injuries came in practice. My injuries didn't come in the game. That's crazy, huh?
That's
so crazy.
Yeah, I messed all the injuries I had in Miami. I messed my shoulder up, and then I tore my PCL, and I had a stretch fracture in my right foot. All of them came from practice.
Jeez,
well, good thing there's a UM Medical Center there.
Yeah, nothing. Honestly, it really the game. Everybody tell you the game was easy. You could just go off my freshman year. Look what I did my freshman year. You see what I'm saying? It was easy.
Yes, sir.
Practice was hard. Practice was hard.
Yeah, that's what everybody says from back in the day, that the green tree was the hardest that they had to do, and Saturdays was easy.
Go look. If you go look at all our players, all our players at the time, most of the players' injuries came in practice. That's how hard it was.
Man.
Not in the game, in practice.
Right.
That's what happens when you're straight dogs, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. So Lance, I gotta ask you something. I'm trying to relate this, like your experience to the current Canes situation. As someone who played wide receiver, that's right now I feel like that's a position of struggle in terms of like development. What do you think the issue has been for some of these guys? And also, is there any way you have any eligibility left?
I wish I did, man.
In this offense, man.
Ooh, and like that's what I always tell people. I'm like, man, this offense, but I know I would have ate. I promise you I did. I know I would have. But man, you gotta understand, like when I was in college, I had 3 different offensive coordinators. So every spring we was learning the offense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, it was a good thing and a bad thing. That means you could catch on to a system. You could pick up a system real quick. But then the quarterback thinking, you see what I'm saying? He never, Kyle was never in the system where he had three years. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it was always in a new system trying to learn. But with the new players now, I feel like with the offensive coordinator we have now, if he could, I don't think we're gonna keep him on. Honestly, I think he'll be gone by next year. So to be honest, but I don't think we'll have him long. But if them boys just keep working and we could keep the coaches there, which that's just part of the business. As I look at it now, as I'm older now, that's just part of the business. You might not even have a coach longer than 3 years now.
Right.
So
especially in this day and age.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely they bouncing now. They bouncing so much.
we just lost the linebacker
I didn't
coach.
know the business side of it. See, I was young. Listen, I'm young, coming from the projects. I don't know the business side of it. Now I know the business side of it. But everybody got goals and aspirations of what they want to do. So a lot of them coaches want to be head coaches. So they're gonna always keep moving up. But man, them kids, they just got to keep working. Honestly, it'll come together. It'll click. Cause
Bartow, Florida. That's all I got to say.
We lost him for a second.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
There he is. Okay, we lost you for a second.
Yeah,
Lance.
we lost you there for a second there. That good Bartow, Florida internet.
Oh yeah, that's it. No.
Yeah. I gotta mess with you, man. I gotta mess with you.
Let me stay still because I was moving too much. That's what it was.
Okay.
See, the conversation got good. I had to get out my bed.
There you go.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
But what part y'all didn't hear me on?
Pretty much all of it, to be honest.
Oh, man. So I heard y'all. So I can't remember. We'll just ask me another question. I can't.
So
That's all right. We'll just move on.
We were talking about Rhett Lashley, and you were kind of talking about how coaches.
There are a lot of coaches. They got their goals and aspirations to be head coaches. So you got to look in college football these days. You lucky to have a coach 3 years. And I tell people when I was in college, I didn't understand the business side of it. You got a little young black boy from Bartow coming from the projects, don't understand nothing. You think, man, this coach got me here, and now he leaving, but not understanding he got his goals too as well. Now that I'm older, I understand all that stuff. But man, if those guys, you got to look. King is the key. He stayed. So by him staying, them boys gonna get that bond and that connection. The only thing they have to do is just work. And I think next year you'll see Wiggins and Pope make the plays they could have, especially Pope. I think he'll make the plays next year if he put that work in this summer. And whatever it is, I won't say hit the weight room hard. It's not about the weight room because I saw Roscoe Parrish real small, dominant.
Oh yeah.
Just work on your craft. That's it. Just work on your craft, and I think the boys could do something.
Absolutely. Yeah, because Wiggins, I love the kid, but he's not living up to his potential. I mean, a lot of drop balls, but do you think that I'm gonna throw this one in there? Do you think that not having that spring like they had like a normal spring, normal summer, normal fall, you think that might have had something to do with it?
Man, that coronavirus messed a lot of them boys up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It messed a lot of them up. It's like I saw a lot of kids leave this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a lot of kids stay this year. And some of them left because I'm thinking like, man, they give y'all this extra year. You need to stay. But not knowing what if coronavirus come again next season, now they really fucked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
So
got a point there.
Yeah, so a lot of kids just like, man, I'm leaving. But I was like, under our proud of King. Like when King stayed, I knew we could keep a lot of them players. I wish we could have kept the DN, but he was leaving.
Yeah, he
yeah,
needs that money, man.
Come on now, that's a big paycheck to give up, bro. I mean, I can't blame him for that.
You got to go get that cash. You got to.
yeah, because that first round money's guaranteed.
Ooh, you got to get that cash, man. Get that cash.
Exactly. Well, we're going to transition into this question. So now the season's over. This is Manny Diaz's second season as head coach. So from what you've seen last year, the year before, what you've seen last year, how do you, as a former player, feel the program is heading?
You see it. You already know the man got a better record than he did. He had his first year. What I like, man, he got an attitude. You said he already got a better record already. Mm-hmm. Man, he got an attitude. He gonna do anything to win. Mm-hmm. Anything to win. And guess what?
Say it louder so the fans all hear you too, because a lot of them are very upset.
Oh well, they can get mad. Listen, he gonna do anything in his power to win. And me as an ex-player, I'm gonna do anything in my power to get the best players there. Like right now, we got some players here in Polk County, some young ones. Mm-hmm. Florida always come in here and take Polk County players. Listen, I'm trying to get Miami to come kill Polk County. We got too much talent around here. Listen, we got too much talent in Polk County, and a lot of the players going to Florida.
Yep. Well, I mean, I know that Florida is a big grounds for, especially Lakeland High School and UF. Yeah. It's just like a pipeline. But yeah, I mean, they need to get into Polk County because you're right. There's a lot of good players in there, and I just think they're just getting overlooked. And I don't know it's because it's Polk County and there's only just Lakeland, or why do you think?
No. I can name you some kids from the small schools not winning. Okay, I'm gonna give you. I don't know the kid name. He's a DN from Lakeland Christian. Mm-hmm. Look what he signed. He signed to Clemson. See.
Right.
There's a lot of kids that going to different places. They leaving. Okay, we had Bowman. He signed to Clemson. He was the number one running back in the nation when he came out. Now he end up going to Florida. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, I could go to different schools where kids are at D1 programs. They just leaving. Miami don't come in Polk County enough. But guess I'm gonna change it. I'm changing it. Okay, that's my goal. To change it.
You're gonna change it because you're gonna change it through your Leggett Speed Academy, right?
Of course, they already know. They know I'm one of the fastest players that come through Miami, so they know.
Plus, man, if he's building the city too, man. He's building all these houses. They gotta listen to the man.
Right,
man. They got to listen with OD Jones Construction Group. I promise you, you're gonna hear about this company in the next 5 years. I promise you, it's gonna be one of the biggest construction companies in the state of Florida.
That's awesome.
Off air, you and I need to talk some more about that because I may have some help for you, but we'll talk about that later.
No, we definitely can.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. It happens when you're old.
It does. It does. So basically so the way you see the program going, with the defensive changes, because basically what everybody's pissed off about is we got our asses whooped by Clemson, we got our asses whooped by North Carolina. So a lot of people are feeling that Manny's not doing a good job or whatever. But I'm with you. I'm seeing all these changes he's doing on defense. I mean, he got rid of everybody. You can say he didn't fire his boy for whatever reason. He's not here. You know what I mean? So as an old dude who's seen everything since 1983, you know what I mean? I have a good feeling about where the program is because you can see it with the recruits. I mean, we got what 2 5-stars, the James. I mean, it's just, yeah. It's just going in the right direction. I mean, my thing is you can kind of tell the way the program's going by how the recruits are coming. You know what I mean?
You good, man. That man, listen. Manny know how to keep up with the trend. You see what I'm saying? He know how to keep up with the trend. He got the style for it. He know what the tradition of Miami. You got to bring them tight players in there who got that dog in them, that swag. I don't even want to say swag because we got.
He's moving around again.
You got him too excited, man.
I know, I did. That's a good thing, though. It's not good for audio, but it's good for the show.
You can like him or you gonna either like him or you not. You don't like him, but the man changing the program.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got one more. We got one more, and then we'll let you just, if you have any questions you would like to ask us or anything you want to discuss, we'll go over that. So we know that you were we know that you were the owner and the founder of the Leggett Speed Academy in Bartow, Florida, and we know that it's something that's very close to you because it's something that your father taught you a lot of this stuff growing up. So in the next 5 years, where do you see Leggett Speed Academy?
I see it growing just like I'm doing with all my other business. I told myself in 2020, I just planted a lot of seeds, and now 2021, I'm just putting water on them right now. So once I know for a fact it's gonna grow. Even if Leggett Speed Academy don't grow, I got too many other avenues of streams of income I'm working on having coming in. I just want to have it out there so I can at least help a kid. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it don't, I don't care if it help one kid. I don't care if it help one kid because I have people call me, and if a person don't even buy the program, if they call me, I still help them out with it. You see what I'm saying? Because I do it every day. I have a kid hit me up. Hey man, Lance, what you think I should do on this? And I tell them. I don't even tell them to buy the program. You see what I'm saying? I'll do it for free, but I don't. Why I created the program because I don't really have the time of a lot of the stuff I'm doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So my thing is, I had a lot of people asking me to train, but like, well, I don't have the time, and people they didn't understand it. So I created a program so they could just order it, and then we could go from there. But in the next 5 years, with the construction and Leggett Speed Academy, I see big things. The only thing I have to do, keep my team real strong and just keep grinding.
That's it. I love
Absolutely,
that.
Man.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about your program that you created, and where can these people pick it up? Even an old fat guy like myself running a 1540. I mean, I might be able to get a little faster. so where can we pick up this program?
You can go on legacademy.com and use only $19.99. I know it's like I tell everybody, it will help you out. And like a fat person yourself, it'll help you lose a little pounds. See, I had to get you because you talk about our Bartow internet.
That's all right. I'll take it all day long, my man. That's funny.
But no, they can battle on legacademy.com. And like I got another project I'm working on, so I would want to come back on in the future, which I say in the next 2 months. I'm going to launch the next company I'm working on. I know y'all like it a lot. I'm gonna have to give y'all. I'm gonna have to send you a gift.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, as an ex Air Force guy, I got lots of patches all over the place.
Hey Lance, though, I actually have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question directly related to the Speed Academy and stuff. So obviously they can call and order it and stuff. So I know you've said you're gonna, if a kid has a question, you're gonna do your best to help them and such. But with the way that offenses are moving, especially Miami Hurricanes, perfect example. It's a lot faster. Does that kind of change how you how you go about, your speed academy and what you teach, or does it just fall right into play?
Honestly, I think Leggett Speed Academy fall in the right place at the right time because this day and age of offense is like I said, it's wide open, it's spread offense. You want a kid who can run. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if the kid ain't that good. A coach will take a kid who can run. They'll take their chances. And if you got a kid who can run and they working on their speed, look at Tyreek Hill. He's nothing but a track run out there, but who know how to play? No, he's a football player, but he know how to run track too. So I hate saying, oh, he's a track runner, oh, he's a football player. No, he's an athlete. But the man just ran track and he worked on his speed even more. And look at it. It look unreal. It look unreal, some of the stuff he be doing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have anything. I was just agreeing.
Oh.
Man.
I know we had a Twitter question. If you got time for that, Lance, what do you have it up?
Yeah, matter of fact, that's why I was trying to do right quick.
I want to answer some of those Twitter questions.
I got one here.
I think we got two.
I know of one. I got one here from Jimmy V. His handle is @Eagles1. He his question to you is, what was your most memorable moment being a Hurricane? And what skills have you learned that will take you into the everyday life?
My most memorable game was my first touchdown at Georgia Tech. And man, I never forget coming out the huddle, before even coming out the huddle as a freshman, being in the huddle with those guys like first rounders. I don't even have to name them, but we had first rounders in the huddle. And Brock Berlin telling me, I'm the youngest one in the huddle. Lance, I'm coming to you. And
oh man,
that was kind of big to me because I'm the youngest one in the huddle, but he looking at me like one of the top guys. If you out here, I don't care if you're a freshman or not, you still one of these top guys out here. You on the field for a reason. And man, when he threw that ball to me, I looked up and I saw it. I ran past the deep and caught it. Man, you already know I was going crazy because you got to where I come. Man, where I grew up at, like in Bartow, it's Hamilton Gone where I grew up at. That's like the lowest of the low. That's the low income. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And me putting on for where I'm from, that made me feel good. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, and what I learned at Miami is I always just keep putting the work in. I always surround myself. I always been around 5-star athletes. So a lot of those 5-star athletes, a lot of them grind. And I do the same thing with the trucking and with the houses and with the other business I got coming. I just grind. Barely get sleep because I got a purpose yet. I got stuff. I look at it like this. I had my opportunity to make.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, we lost him for a second. So at least we know where he stopped off this time. He had the opportunity to make. So I'm sure he's going to. Hey, yeah, we lost you at that had the opportunity to take.
Okay, I told him I had opportunity playing football to make millions, and I didn't achieve that goal. That was and with the construction and my other project I have coming, I'm shooting for that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I gotta go, like I'm shooting for it, and that's what I learned from being at Miami.
Yeah, man, I feel like now you're like the most interesting man in the world, man. You got your hands in all these different projects and stuff. It's really awesome.
Yeah, and see the crazy thing about it, I'm not a social media person, so I just got Twitter and Facebook, and I really just got back on Twitter. You know, I got to start back connecting. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, we're glad you were back on Twitter, man, so we could hit you up.
Yeah, man. I got to start back connecting. And then, like I said, I want to just show, not really show. I'm not a show off. I'm just showing, like, man, listen, I came from nothing. And I said a lot of legits, like kids. I say we call them in Florida jits. I'm sorry. I said a lot of kids. I said a lot of kids from my little small town that think they can't make it. I want to show them they can do it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I think that's a lot of people, a lot of athletes around here. That's what they want to show. They want to show the young generation they could do it. But I definitely want to show my hood, where I'm from, that you could do it. You can have the nice stuff, all the stuff you see it on TV. I want to be able to put that in our town.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yep.
That is. I love to hear stories like that. I really do.
Nah,
man. And I'm gonna do everything that I can to help you out. I mean, to help you out with that, with your trucking business. I used to actually work for a trucking company who's owned by a black man. So he's a veteran too. So I'm gonna get you in touch with him. So you and I we'll do some more contacting or some more talking after we get off. Maybe not tonight because I know you got to go to your drive. Oh yes, sir. I did 8 years in the Air Force.
Man, that's okay. So my cousin, who's the GC, we actually took over his dad's company, O.D. Jones Construction. His dad was a vet. So we're a veteran-owned company. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, see, we're already lining up. So yeah, I got you. I got you.
I feel like the third wheel here.
Well, that's okay.
Oh no, man, you good, Matthew?
Well, you're just a young buck, so you'll be there one day.
Yo, man, Lance, you ever in California, hit me up, man. I got you.
Oh, yeah. What part of Cali you in?
Orange County.
Man, I come out to L.A. a lot.
Okay. Yeah, like Huntington Beach area. Huntington Beach area, man.
No, we have to get together. My cousin live out there, so I go visit him a lot. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Yep.
Sounds like a Miami party when they go to the national championship game at the Rose Bowl.
We need that. That's what we need, Matthew. Hey, Matthew, listen, that's when we meet and we go hang out when Miami make it to the national championship.
There you go.
I've never rooted so hard for them to go, man.
The Rose Bowl. I mean, the national championship in Cali next year?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know when it is, but I'm just saying if ever.
Wasn't it supposed to be this year, but then they had to change it because it was supposed to be at the Rose Bowl, but then they changed it, right? Because Notre Dame was like, "Oh, we're not going to go because."
Well, no, California just shut down. So,
well, and California shut down too, but it wasn't because of Notre Dame. But like all that shit happened, and then they moved it to was it like Texas or something? Or
they need to put the national.
They need to put the national championship game
in Tampa.
Where? In Tampa.
Man, listen, the Super Bowl, even though they had the pandemic, I went over there like one day and just to ride around and see the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa really put it on for the Super Bowl, even though during the pandemic. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a good spot if they put like the Outback Bowl as one of the BCS top top 5 bowl games?
Yeah, the what is it? The Final Four. Yeah, it's the 4. Mm-hmm.
Man, look, you got the beach. You see what I'm saying? What kid and it's during the wintertime? What kid don't want to come to Florida?
Tampa has put on great Super Bowls. Now, I didn't get to go to this one, but I went to the one where Baltimore was in there. What was that, like 2000? What was that, 4, 2000, something like that. But even then, I remember going out to the beach in Clearwater. They had this massive sand sculpture of the logo, the Super Bowl logo, the palm trees. It was just, it said, the dude said it took him like 3 weeks to make it.
Oh,
and it was just, it was a sand sculpture. Man, it was gorgeous. They put on, I mean, it was a great, I mean, I loved it. And you're right. I think Tampa should be in part of that rotation. I mean, they're getting Super Bowls. Why can't they get college national championship games?
Oh no, I'm just throwing it out there. See if they catch it. See if they bite on it.
Can we get confirmation? So how about if the Hurricanes make the playoff next year? We got to do a live show, Lance, and you got to come out for it.
I will, definitely. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
That's my camera. I can't lie.
No, you can't lie. It's live, and I can't stop it. All right, Lance. We know, man. We know you're a busy guy. You got to get up in the morning. We really appreciate you spending all this time with us tonight. I could sit here and talk to you for hours and hours and hours, man. But like I said, we really appreciate it. So tell everybody real quickly where they can reach you at, and we'll let you get on to bed, man.
No, you can reach me on Facebook. My real name, government name, Lance Leggett, and you can reach me on. You can reach me on Twitter at L9 Lance Leggett or something like that. That's so crazy. I don't even know my Twitter name. Is it L9 Lance Leggett or Lance Leggett? I don't even know.
I think it's L9. I remember the 9.
It is L9. It's L9 Lance. Like, don't worry, everybody knows it. It's on my little video I made for you, so everybody's got it already.
Okay. We're good.
All right, Lance, man. We really appreciate it, buddy. You have a great night and drive safe, man. And we'll talk to you when you get back.
Okay, you too, man. Thank you. Thank y'all for having me on here.
Our pleasure, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Have a good night, man.
You too.
Thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
That was really cool, man. Just
Love it.
Being a Miami Hurricane fan, and it's. I mean, I feel like it's a stepping stone for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Obviously,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like I talked to you before. We've talked a little bit in our DMs and Twitter. He's a really good dude. He loves the fans. He loves talking football, and you can hear he's very passionate about his businesses. He's very passionate about helping his community, and I absolutely love it. Love it.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. I think that him and Tyrone would get along pretty well, just because Tyrone, is really into investing in his local community where he's from and stuff, and Lance is doing the house thing. I didn't even think of it until
so
we
is
stopped
Tyrone
talking to him. No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they both are. Yeah, so I think that's really cool. So
yeah, we might have to.
I respect that.
Yeah, we might have to see if they can get together and help each other out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to go ahead and do this quick commercial break, and we'll come back and do our pick'ems.
Do you want to do our pick'ems, or do you want to do the new segment I just came up with?
Then I guess we'll do the new segment you just came up with.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Catch you guys on the flip. What is going on? We're back with a new segment, Caniacs. This is kind of something different, something for the off season. Obviously, Warden's winners. That's not happening just because of a number of things.
Right.
With all the games not happening and everything. It's just too hard to do with college basketball, as much as we hate it. So I thought it would be cool to have kind of a weekly watch party thing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you 5 options of things you want to watch. We'll call it the prime ticket.
Okay.
You only get 3 tickets to these 5 things, right? So you can only choose to watch 3 out of the 5.
Okay.
They're not all sport related, but I tried my best to get things that are pretty interesting. It might not be like that. You might have to make some tough decisions because they're things you don't want to watch. But for this week. So first thing we got, Friday night, we got the Clippers and the Jazz, 2 of the top teams in the West.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of run through all these, and you're going to tell me which 3 you like.
Go ahead.
Next up, this already premiered, but I got to bring this up. The Equalizer.
Oh, okay. That's not what I thought you were going to say, but okay.
Oh, no. The Equalizer.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever saw the Denzel movie. Did you see it?
Yes, I have.
Okay. One of my favorite movies, one of my favorite action movies. I don't know. What's your opinion on it real quick? One of my friends said it was a really bad movie.
I thought that movie was pretty good. I mean, I don't think it was like awful.
It was badass, right?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
okay. I gotta make sure I'm doing a podcast with the right person right now.
Man, you're lucky we're live. That's all I got to say.
Go
ahead.
Okay, next one up. So that's number 2. Number 3, Saturday, we got men's baseball, Miami versus Florida. Yeah, I feel like you got to pick that one, no matter what. Number 4, this is actually really interesting, and I didn't know about this one. Young Rock. It's about The Rock in his early life. So that's coming on February 16th. Was this something you were going to bring up?
Actually, no. It's on right now.
It's on right now.
Yeah, it aired tonight at 8 p.m. But it would be on the Peacock tomorrow, so I'm gonna catch it tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, sorry, I guess I already gave that one away.
Yeah. Last one. Miami and Georgia Tech basketball. I feel like this one's a very skippable one. It's going to be Saturday, 12 p.m. So which three are you picking to watch?
The Jazz, of course, because that
Okay.
hold on, that's
The run
really
they're
loud.
on.
So the Jazz, sorry, that I hope that didn't come across. But anyways, the Jazz are really on fire. The Clippers are really good. The West Division out here with the Suns and everybody is just it's a madhouse. I mean, there's all these teams
really
are just
is.
really good out here. I mean, because I live in Phoenix, so I listen to the Suns radio, and they're actually doing really well. But you can't tell
Yeah, they
because
are.
everybody else is doing really well, and they can't catch up. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, I want to watch the Jazz. I'm definitely going to watch The Rock,
Okay.
and then
You're leaving out one of the Canes teams.
definitely the baseball. Definitely baseball. I'm looking forward
Okay.
to watching. I will be watching all 3 games.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be watching Jazz Clipper game. I'm gonna be watching. Oh no, sorry, not the Jazz Clipper game because I fucking hate the Clippers.
I can imagine as a Laker fan.
I'm watching The Equalizer because it's one of my favorite action movies. I don't know how it's gonna go with Queen Latifah as the main person, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, the what's calls look good.
Yeah,
The previews.
yeah. I'm not gonna watch the baseball game because I'm gonna watch the one on Friday, and I know I'm not gonna watch another one. Got to be honest with you, that's too much baseball for me. I'm gonna watch Young Rock, and then I'm gonna watch the basketball game so I can make a drinking game out of it and get fucking plastered.
There you go. Well, if you're watching the Canes versus Georgia Tech, you should be drunk by the mid first quarter.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fully expecting.
I mean, first
that.
half. Sorry, not quarter half.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's gonna be 9 a.m., so I'm gonna be starting early.
Oh, here we go. Let me
Yeah.
go ahead and turn my phone off that morning or block your number. No, I'm just joking.
Oh man. But yeah, man. So, first run at that segment, man. There's some good things on TV, man, and I feel like it makes me more aware of what's going on. Something random I wanted to bring up too. This is like
Yeah, go
not
ahead.
sports related at all. Did you watch that Britney Spears like documentary thing that the New York Times did?
Absolutely not.
Why would you say absolutely not? It was. I'll be
look.
honest with you. I went in with this thing of like, okay, like I'm not watching this shit, but my girlfriend wanted to watch it, so I'm gonna watch it. I don't have a choice.
Right.
And honestly, it was really interesting just because like I didn't know about the whole, the conservatorship thing of like, her dad is
Was her manager and
conservator.
everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everything. So had control over everything and every aspect of her life. Just learning about that different like type of like those laws and everything. It was really interesting. Obviously, the more like pop culture side wasn't really appealing to me because I'm not really into that. But
Right.
I thought that was pretty interesting, and I thought they did a good job of like showing that. But yeah,
I mean, no, and it's not that. No, I don't have any interest in to see it. I don't. I mean, I lived through it. I mean, she was in Orlando. I mean, when I was there, so in Florida, I mean, I lived through the whole time. I had to hear about it all the damn time. So no, I really don't care about watching it again.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are some aspects about her dad, and then when she went and shaved her head, and then all this other stuff, and then I mean, it's I'm sure it's an interesting story, but pretty much I watched it live, quote unquote. So I don't want to go relive that.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go into our pick'ems, or did you have anything you wanted to do before then?
Well, I got a little assignment for you. Okay.
God, I don't want to do this.
Actually, I think you're going to enjoy this. I really do, because the Canes are involved in this. So there is a Canes connection to this. So there's
I'm listening.
So for all you people who have ESPN Plus, there's a series. I think it's called American Football, and in one of the episodes, it's called Professionals versus College. So I would like you to watch it because it starts out before your time, obviously. How I don't want to give it all away about how the NFL is, how popular it was now compared to how popular it was then, how popular college football was, how the NFL and college together has has transformed both of them together. I mean, it's especially you not being a real good football. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. You not being very knowledgeable about football. This will be a real quick. I think it's like 42 minutes, whatever, because there's no commercials in it. But I think you'll have a real good understanding of how football has evolved to where it is now.
It's a good thing we don't have a podcast where we talk about Canes football, right? Otherwise, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, we'd have to go to seasonal.
Oh man. No, yeah, I'm gonna definitely give that a look. You know, I and all jokes aside, football is something I'm not as fluent in. The rules and not necessarily the rules, but just like the play style and more the technical aspects that I am with basketball. So yeah, no, I definitely will look into that and watch it, man.
See, a lot of people. I'm not trying to get on anybody, but a lot of people your age, if their parents and everything wasn't into football or whatever, then you didn't really get to understand how the game is the way it is now. I mean, where it came from. I mean, a lot of people won't believe that college football used to be king. They didn't even want the NFL.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it goes way back then. So it kind of brings you to how the NFL is now and how college football and the NFL together has worked now hand in hand.
Absolutely, man.
All right, so go ahead. I'm sorry, I went on a rampage.
Let's get into our picks, man. So funny story: the volleyball game and the hockey game. The hockey game and the softball game both got postponed, so nothing happened with those. And then the women's volleyball, Ole Miss lost, and that's who I picked. So you got a point for that. So it's 17-15. This week we got another volleyball match. We'll see how this goes. We got Wisconsin and Michigan State. Who you taking? God,
Michigan State.
Overanalyze these. Michigan State. Okay, so I'm gonna take Wisconsin. Oh yeah. Next up, men's baseball. We got Rhode Island and East Carolina. I want to take Rhode Island because I've never taken them in anything, and I just want to take them.
Go ahead, because I want East Carolina anyway.
Okay.
They're not a bad baseball team. FYI.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Okay. We're not doing college baseball anymore.
What are you talking about? I just happened to do that in my research.
Whatever. Next up, we got women's lacrosse. I didn't know women's lacrosse was a thing. I thought it was like field hockey or whatever. But we got number 4 ranked Syracuse versus number 5 ranked Loyola. This is 12 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, I believe. I know the listeners want to know. Who you got? Loyola?
Yep.
Loyola? That's what you said.
Loyola.
I'll take Syracuse.
Good. You will lose.
Oh, whatever. You know nothing.
Go check the record.
I'm winning.
No, of Loyola.
Okay, you can't look the whole. Did you really look that up?
No, I'm just messing.
They haven't even played a game yet, too. You just got me on that. Fuck you, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You son of a man.
That's funny.
Oh man. Well.
So the ass whooping's coming next week.
That's what you always say, and I still keep.
I know it doesn't work, but hey, one day, I'm going to say it, and it's going to work.
Nope. That's not how we do it.
Damn. All right, man. Dude.
What?
What's a show, man. What a show.
I know, man. I'm just like, I'm on a high right now.
I am too.
I feel like you, okay, mine is because of the interview, not because of my medicine, okay?
Well, that keeps me level.
But yeah, man, I don't know, man. That was just exciting. That was awesome, man. Super nice guy. Lance Leggett, and I'm excited to talk to him again.
I am too.
Who knows, man? Hey, he might be coming down to hang out with me in California.
Well, if he does, it's only a 6-hour drive for me, so I'll be right there. But yeah, but
you're not
yeah, that's okay. It's California. I really don't want to go anyway, but just teasing.
Oh, whatever. Come on, man.
No, but man, I mean, yeah, Lance. man, we really appreciate you coming on, man. That was just amazing. Absolutely loved it. I hope everybody else loved listening to it. I just can't thank him enough.
I can't wait to re-listen to this bad boy, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Hey, but is it true? I heard that someone might have some questions for me or something. Is that
No, I'm gonna let that slide because, well, I mean, no, you know what? Where's it at here? Here it is, right here. All right, so you ready? I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
I'll just give you 3 real quick ones.
Oh God, you're gonna make me look like an idiot, but it's okay. It's all for content.
What African country was the first ever to qualify for a World Cup?
What the fuck? I don't fucking know. I don't even watch soccer.
You don't watch the World Cup? Really?
Can I look at a map and guess?
How many countries do you know? I mean, really popular.
Is it
one hint?
Is it South Africa?
Northeast Africa.
Is it Egypt?
That would be correct.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Let's go. Thank you.
Let's see.
I would have never guessed that too.
Okay, here we go. The dimples on a golf ball give traction on the terrain. How many dimples does an average golf ball have?
Are you fucking shitting me? I don't know. Okay, let me think. 69.
No.
How many?
336.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Honestly, like, I feel like one who doesn't play golf, but all my friends play golf. They're gonna make fun of me so relentlessly for that. But I
wouldn't worry about it because I'm pretty sure they didn't know that either.
Oh well, yeah, no shit. But 69 versus 300 something.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What's the last one?
Last one, and it might upset a few people, but here we go. What is the only team in the NFL to neither host nor play in a Super Bowl?
Dude, you know I don't know NFL. Is it someone that has been on our show before?
Yes.
Oh, so it's the Browns?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You got that one right.
Victory.
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's just some off the ball stuff, man. It's pretty entertaining. I thought it was. I mean, there's a whole bunch of these.
Next week, I want you to quiz me because I want to see how good I am, and it's hard to test myself. I want to know how many guys I know in the NBA of like where they went to college.
Okay. I have a list of 10 players.
Okay, let's do it. They can be whatever. I'm probably better with guys that have been in the league a little longer, but we'll see how it goes.
You can't set the standards. No. You said you want players, and guess where they're college from. I'll have 10 players for you next week.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay? All right.
Sounds good to me.
That's all I got. How about you? You good?
Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. Never mind.
Go ahead. Nope. Okay.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Well, that's all we got for today's episode of the Case Calling Podcast. We want to thank everybody for listening and thank Lance Leggett for coming on the show. Please subscribe to all of our podcast on all your major. I can't even talk. I'm all tongue tied. Please go to your podcast wherever you get them at. Subscribe to us so you won't miss an episode.
All right,
we're on all the major platforms. That's all. All right,
let's get out of here faster than T. Will got out of Miami. Let's do it.
Oh man, you're gonna throw that out there? Oh, that's just funny.
Yep.
I mean, hey,
Let's
it's true
do it.
though. But hey, I mean, he's going with his boss where he's comfortable. I mean, I can't blame him. We'll just have to see what happens. Is it gonna be better off for him or better off for us? But anyways,
whatever.
go Canes.
Peace.